It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a
oh my goodness.
Yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone.
What the heck is that? Got slobber rolling down your face, dude. You got slobber rolling down your face.
A first down throw for Winston. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Pick up there at 22.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So one play, and they're already just
Here's you.
midfield. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Ball carrier.
It was Jordan Evans.
Oh my goodness.
Defensively.
What's he doing?
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in
Oh
this
my goodness, what the heck's going on, baby?
But not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there.
What the heck is going on?
And he's top 5 in the
What's
league
going
in terms of
on?
receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him
I
on the field
know.
that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip
So
away
crazy,
everything
huh?
else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes. And
Winston lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
a lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Wow, bro.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. From the gun, Winston. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool.
Complete.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11. And it's 3rd down.
I know. I know. Tell me about it. Look, it's 3rd and 19. What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Huh? What am I supposed to do with that?
Defend this on 3rd. Working out of the Winston. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
What's the deal, though?
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Tay, can you come get him? Okay.
Burrow going to lead up
No.
the Bengals here, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory across midfield at the 49. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer.
Bless you. Bless you.
Let everyone know know they're taking charge
Oh
of
my
this game.
goodness.
They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Bernard getting the handoff from Burrow. They get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
A quick burst made it nice
Oh,
and big.
bless you. Oh, bless you.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Nice job there on the tackle, keeping to the short game. And of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Year last week.
And part of the reason he got that award is plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep the short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a
Just awesome.
A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Steelers nothing. For Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for.
Did you just open another Mountain Dew?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
What?
At their own 25-yard line.
So you had to open another one? Right before you're about to go lay down?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they try to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll give it to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
41's coming. 41's the mark. I'm to lose one. 41's the mark. 41's the mark. Check 41. Drop deep, drop deep.
Another try for Mixon. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Got an open man.
Are y'all fucking serious?
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
What in the fuck are y'all doing?
On the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And the return will stop right around the 25. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
16 yards.
To throw is Winston.
Steelers.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 10. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
38-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks him, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on.
And now here is
What the
another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some ball was tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say...
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Dude's got secure tackle.
His
Like,
3rd
what?
touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Randy Bullock.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? That'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Again, it's Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Here's Winston. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
But it's 4th down. And
now Winston on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Hunt is unable to get in on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, give the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now. And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 9-yard line.
Now they run with Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Watch the run. Watch the run. 955. 955.
On third down, Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
Cincinnati.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Winston. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And now here is another interception.
He's got 95.
Picked off at the 18. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
You ready? 955. 955. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mixon with a first down carry. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
On the carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points
especially
and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Jameis to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Steven Nelson.
They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
On 3rd down, Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Winston. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Completion here to Claypool. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Slant pass to Bullard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jameis now on first down. They set up the screen to Penny. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a desperate, and this is caught inside the 5. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Winston now to throw on first down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 30. Steelers.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Devin Bush, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's third down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Now Burrow trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
standing here.
I've been working for, what you're saying, like,
I've worked the same type of job for 6 years.
yeah, but
The wear and tear on my body, it's not good. this over the phone, do you? So, I want Shaq Lawson and Tua for Russell.
Yes, that's something. Yeah, I have Shaq Lawson on. I'll rotate him and Van Nolan, the other guy, out.
Yeah, let me get Shaq Lawson and Tua for Russell. But the problem is, if I do that, you have to clear up $8 million in cap. So that's why I added Xavier Howard. I'll do Philip Dorsett, who has 95 speed. He's a wide receiver with 95 speed. And I'll do a third for Xavier Howard.
I'm trying to remember if I used my 8th progression or not, because if not, I can use that on Russell.
I don't know if you did or not.
Because if I did, I could just do that on Russell. And, you know what I'm saying? We can just do that trade like that.
I mean, Chris might let you.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I asked him, waiting for him to find that.
He's out at the bar, so he ain't gonna respond.
But Kelvin, he offered me a linebacker, so...
Kelvin's offers are ass. Don't ever deal with Kelvin. Kelvin is booty juice.
I don't need no linebackers. My defense is good.
But yeah, I got... So what I'm looking at right now, and it's gonna... I mean, for you to get Russell, you're gonna have to find a way to clear a lot of cap. And the best way that I found a way to do it was with Xavier Howard. That's the cheapest way for you. But, I mean, I don't know. But that's with Philip Dorsett, which has 95 speed, a third-round pick, and Russell Wilson. So I've got Russell, Philip, and a third for Tua, Xavier Howard, and Shaq Lawson, which I think is pretty damn fair.
Yeah, I think it is fair, too. I was just saying what's out there. I was just saying what's out there before I made a decision.
But even if you do that, you're still going to have to find a way to clear up $6.31 million.
Shit. I signed fucking Mike Hyde and fucking Harrison Smith.
That's where you fucked up. I wouldn't have signed either of them.
unload the whole drawer and
Well,
got you stuff.
I mean, they regress. Yeah, they still doing all right.
Love it.
But shit, let me get in the house, get on the game, and I'll let you know on how to clear some caps.
Just send me a party invite and we'll chat it up. I'll look and see where the best way you can clear some cap and we can make it work.
Man,
Alright. Thanks. I was trying to dry them off. I turn around and fucking spilt